Hi there and welcome to my AQUAHOLIC top 10 of super yachts. Now in case you didn't see my yachts video yesterday, then I'd just like to start with a quick thank you to you guys because you're the guys who make this channel. Without you watching the videos, subscribing, liking and commenting, we wouldn't have AQUAHOLIC. So huge thank you to you guys. I hope you carry on watching. We've got lots of great stuff coming in 2020. But let's have a look back at 2019 because we saw some fantastic super yachts in 2019. Super yachts were a big part of AQUAHOLIC. But I think we need to start by defining what a super yacht is. Now, most people put the cutoff point at about 24 metres. That's industry standard. It's slightly more complicated than that because it should be load line length. But as far as AQUAHOLIC is concerned, anything much over 24 metres, and we call it a super yacht, which is why in at number 10 there is a Princess Y85. That's a 26-metre yacht. Now, all Princesses are beautifully resolved boats. What I like about the Y85 is, first of all, it's a fantastic layout, but I think what's really changed on that boat is the attention to detail. It really feels like Princess have upped their game with that boat. It's beautifully resolved, there's some really lovely touches to it, and it just seems to be another level. If that's the future for Princess, then I think we'll see some great things from them as we go into 2020. The styling they put into this wet bar just here, the way this all wraps around, the twin tone colours, that's gorgeous. As we head on inside, this is a really great interior. As it is at the moment, it's just a nice round table, but it does actually expand. And another interesting thing is that this whole window section will drop electrically. What they've done with this is they've made this open, and in fact you can have stools here if you want to give the full bar experience. But you'll see there's a line here, and that, at the touch of the proverbial, will rise up so that if you want to close this area off, you can do. And I love the detailing, like these sections at the back with the material here and then these louvered parts. That's all made in-house by Princess, and the lighting is all built in down here as well. That's very, very nice, very subtle. Now at number 9 it's AWOL. It's a San Lorenzo that is captained by Tristan Mortlock, a friend of mine. He is the super yacht captain. I know a lot of the people that watch AQUAHOLIC also watch super yacht captain, so it was great to bring the two channels together in Cannes this year and get a good look around that boat. I've seen it many times on YouTube, never seen it in the flesh, so it was great to have a good poke around that one and bring it to you guys so you could see what it was all about. There we go, we've got a better view of it today. And if you've seen Tristan's videos, you'll know that that's his secret stash of sweeties there. We'll resist temptation and we'll move on. Now at number 8 I've gone for the Serena 88. That's a fascinating boat, and Serena have really gone their own way. A lot of super yachts follow a very similar sort of layout at certain sizes. That one certainly doesn't. There's some great detailing in things like the dining area. I like the fact that both sides open up so that you've got plenty of air in and through the boat. But what's really impressive is the cabins. There's 5 cabins on that boat, and 3 of them are at owner cabin level for a boat under 90 feet. It's incredible. A few more details. Access out onto the foredeck from the owner's cabin is a really nice touch, and the fact that the foredeck and the flybridge is linked is also a really unusual feature. It's a very different boat, it's a very interesting boat, and it's great to see something genuinely different on the market. This is all the guest VIP, it's fantastic. So there is a big dressing room here, head forward again, and the toilet and the shower are split. So the toilet is on this side, and then the shower is over on this side. And they've been quite clever because what they've done is they've built the steps up here, brought this level up, and that's allowed them to push this whole area further into the bow, which is what gives so much space, of course. So up here, then you got this terrific bedroom. I think calling it a cabin is probably saying it a bit short. Another huge bedroom. I mean, that is, on an 88-foot boat, that's normally the master cabin. That's cabin 3 on this one. Now at number 7 I've gone for the Navi 50 metre. That was a really genuinely interesting boat. Some beautiful finishes on the interior, a nice layout, but what really attracted me to that boat was some of the mechanical details. So for example, the tender garage under the foredeck, the way they rise out of the foredeck, really nice touch. But actually in the engine room itself, it's not a direct drive. The main engines are actually generators, and they are powering electric engines and pod drives further back in the boat. Really clever idea. Very nicely executed, and a real testimony to the engineering that goes into these incredible boats. At number 6 I've gone for a Delta Marine 38. Now the interior of that boat divided opinion a little bit in the comments, but I thought it was fantastic. It had a real Art Deco theme to it. Loads of space in there as well, and a proper explorer little ship feel to the whole thing. Really beautiful boat, and I was very pleased to get on board with that one. There's a real Art Deco feel to parts of this, and it's just stunning. And ahead of this is the ensuite, or I should be more accurate and say is the bathroom, because it does have a proper bath in it. And of course there is a big shower as well, and then all the other facilities that you would expect in a boat of this calibre. And look at the details, things like this light overhead. It's just a really lovely day area. Quite informal, very nice, and some great views out of these big windows. And then behind that is the bridge deck. So you've got a seating area out here under the shade of this overhang. That's called the sun deck up above. And then these two massive cranes. Now these cranes are 2.5 ton of capacity each. It gives you some idea of the engineering on this boat. At number 5 is the Pearl 95. Now that's got a Kelly Hoppin designed interior, and it's a really light contemporary feel. I love the fact they put big opening doors on both sides of the saloon, lets loads of light and air through it. But the master cabin on the main deck I think is a particularly nice touch. They put loads of windows into that cabin, not just down the sides but also across the front and even across the ceiling at the front. Throws loads of light in there, really shows off that interior. And the bathroom as well really is a bathroom. It's got an actual bath in it. The lower deck as well is beautifully done. There's lots of space in there, lots of lovely design features. And the outside of the boat is great as well. The foredeck area is lovely, the flybridge is particularly nice. And I just felt it was a really good sub 100 foot super yacht. Down here, look at the way they've done this. This is beautiful. What a thing to greet you as you come down. That is stunning. Let's go around here. Similar sort of thing on this side of the boat. Just had so much interest. And then we've got a guest cabin. Now this, as you can see, is a double. Big hull windows. You've got your AV equipment. I love the finish on areas like this. This is lovely. So we head forward now and we'll find 2 more cabins. So she's got 5 cabins in total, not including the crew. And these are laid out as singles. Again, beautifully detailed. I love these rails. The top of these are oval rather than round, so you've got a real super yacht feel there. And this is a lovely seating area at the front, tucked right away from everybody. How nice is that? And then of course your anchoring gear and all your cleats and other hardware. Let's take a look back. Pretty cool. And number 4 is the Golfcraft Majesty 140. Now that is currently by far the most popular video on AQUAHOLIC. People love that boat and I can see why. It's an award-winning boat. It's won a lot of awards this year for its interior and for its styling generally. And it's a magnificent ship. It's really spacious inside, loads of great areas. It's a proper tri-deck layout. There's some great outside areas on the boat as well. The sun deck and the foredeck are all really nice areas. And it really shows where Golfcraft are going. What a great cabin that is. And side balcony. So you have these big doors here, you can slide those open. The balcony drops down flat, and then this makes a wonderful area. We can wander out, sit out there for a bit of breakfast or whatever you want to do. Makes a wonderful private little area. That's really nice. Another concealed TV is in here. This is more wardrobe space on this side, and as we head forward you'll see these lights coming on automatically again. There we go. And this is the bathroom, literally the bathroom. It's got the bath in. Love this feature on the back wall. All fully illuminated, that looks fantastic. They've got a 155 out as well, which I'm hoping to get on board with at some stage, and there's a 175 on the drawing board. And when that one hits the water, I'm really hoping to get on board with that one and bring it to AQUAHOLIC. Now, in number 3 spot is the Sunseeker 131 yacht. It stands on its own merits. It's a fabulous boat. It's beautifully finished inside. It really is lovely. And you walk into that boat, it's a real wow factor, and that continues through the whole boat. But actually, it's also a very important boat for AQUAHOLIC. It's the first tri-deck super yacht I toured. It was the first AQUAHOLIC video to pass 1 million views. It's been hugely popular, and it was a really great experience to get down to Cannes and get on board with that one. But what they've done with this is they've made this a slightly more informal area. So you've got a fantastic seating area just here. The settee has moved across, so you've got those great views. Again, floor to ceiling windows, massive television. So this is a really great area to come up and watch a film of an evening, or just hang out somewhere that's a little less formal. And there's a bar up here as well. And in fact, on this boat, the owner has got his own workspace just here as well. And then you've got a great seating area at the back, but then you've got this dining table just here, But of course this is not the top of the boat. There's another deck again. This takes us up to the sun deck. Look at that, what a fantastic area that is. So you've got your sun loungers at the back. Fantastic social seating area. There's a hardtop over part of this. Another bar area just here, really well equipped. And jacuzzi right at the front. And the nice thing with this jacuzzi actually is they've made it so it doesn't ram right up to the very front of the boat. There's a walkway around this, so you can really access all the areas here. If you want to stand right at the front, take in the view, you're not scrambling over the cushions to do so. And that is the view. Good morning, Cannes. Now the number 2 boat could have easily got into the number 1 slot because it's the biggest boat I toured on AQUAHOLIC. It's the most spectacular, the most expensive, and it's the Alia 60 metre. It is absolutely spectacular from stem to stern. It's got a proper little ship feel to it. The bridge in particular is spectacular. It feels like being on the bridge of a commercial ship. The crew areas as well are absolutely incredible on that boat. It's just an amazing, amazing thing to get on board of. And I was very, very pleased to bring that one to AQUAHOLIC. Now on this yacht, pretty much all of the guest cabins are on this main deck. So if we head on through here, this is a wonderful lobby area, and in fact there is another side access door just here. This is pretty much all of the guest areas and then the master cabin right at the front. So what we have here are cabins like this. They have got twin beds in. You can bring these beds together and make a double if you prefer. So this is by far the most incredible master cabin I've ever seen on a boat, or indeed pretty much anywhere. But look at this wonderful little snug here. And then we head on forward again. This is all one room. This is the bathroom area. Shower, massive shower. I mean, that's, I'll just come right into here. The size of this room. And then the dressing area ahead of that. But that, I think you will agree, is magnificent. This whole atrium area just looks spectacular. Look at this. You've got a big glass panel letting natural light in as well. So we'll head on round here. Anyway, let's go on back. We'll take a look at the aft upper deck. And that looks like this. And I think while we're here, we will head on up again and we'll take in the sun deck, which is right up on the top. Okay, here we go. So this is the actual crew cabins. There are 7 of them. They're all exactly the same. They're all in use. So I'm just going to show one, which they've been very kindly allowing me to film. And this then, this is the engine space. So there is an actual engineer's office here that overviews the engine room. And these are MTU 16V 4000 series. They're 3,860 horsepower each. There's also 3 Caterpillar generators in here. Let's go all the way around. And the other engine is on this side. So this is the toy store. These, as you can see, are all the paddle boards. There's all kinds of kit in here, including, if we come right round, a pair of jet skis and the ship's tender. Check this out. How amazing is that? So it's been set up as a gym at the moment, as you can see. Also, you can put whatever you want in here. And you'll notice this is teak faced on here. That's because this whole area will drop down flat, level with the water, and open this right up. So it makes for a brilliant area right at water level. On this side we will find, for example, the sauna. And I mentioned there's a day heads on every level, just to prove it. There we go. And a shower as well. So wherever you are on this boat, you haven't got to go far. So this is the walkway where we came on here. And then the transom of the boat, the flat section here, hinges all the way down flat, and that's what makes this area just here. So that is what gives you the beach club feel right at water level. You can imagine being out at anchor and sitting out here with this magnificent ship right behind you. Unbelievable. As I say, it could easily have justified the #1 slot, but actually I've given that to the Hagvort 34 Spada, because that was just beautiful. It's the only word for it. It was an absolute treat to get on board of that boat, and when you went on board of it, it had a real sense of stepping back in time. It was a real gentleman's motor yacht, sort of thing you'd expect to find in an Agatha Christie novel. It's just superb, and it's the sort of thing as well you can imagine going down to in May, heading off down the Med, and then maybe down to the Greek Isles and just spending the whole summer aboard enjoying. It was just spectacular. Okay, here we go. Now this boat is all about long distance cruising in great comfort and in great style, and it starts right here. Look at this, and it just gets more and more stunning as we go through the boat. The writing desk over here, and you've got this lobby area. That's through to the galley over there. We will look at that in a bit. We'll look at all the crew areas and the machinery. We're going to do the whole tour on this boat. But this is like an atrium here, so you've got the stairway down to the lower accommodation and a stairway up. But look at this. How beautiful is that? Wow. I don't even need to say anything, do I? That is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. In here is the ensuite to this cabin with a proper bath. And then of course you have a shower just here, and the toilet then is separate. That's through this door and there, and that door there actually then takes you back out, so you can have that from the actual bedroom part straight into there as an ensuite at night. And the first thing that greets us is this great little lobby area. And this is your main VIP cabin. I mean, that again, just incredible. Masses of storage all the way across the back here. I love these Art Deco style lights. I love the whole feel of this. It's amazing. And this one also has a proper bathroom. And this then takes us through to the upper deck. And look at that. Isn't that stunning? So you've got this wonderful dining area. You've got these huge windows for a great view out. Nice little cozy snug there. Another bar area. Let's come right back and have a look at it properly. I think sometimes with this boat I just don't need to say anything. I just need to show you, because it's just wow. There's another deck right on top of the boat. So this is the sun deck. Okay, let's head on up here. And then of course sunbeds at the back, so if you want to catch some rays, that is the place to do it. And what a view. Good afternoon, Cannes. So this is a serious long distance explorer, but for my money what this is most of all is a work of art. I said it when I came on and I'll say it again, I think this is the most beautiful boat I've been on. It's just stunning. So there you go, that's the Spada. Huge thanks to Ocean Independence for getting me on board of this one. I can't thank them enough, because it's just amazing. Just love it. I've been really taken with this boat. So that's my top 10 super yachts. Be very interested to hear what you think in the comments. And again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching AQUAHOLIC and supporting it, and hoping to bring you a lot of really great stuff as we go into 2020. So please stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell, and there's some exciting stuff coming. I hope you've had a very happy Christmas, and I wish you a brilliant new year. Take care, bye-bye.